How do you assess cultural fit in an IT team?
You're either a legend or you're not. No. Take them out for beers, get them hammered, see how they really behave. And if they're nuts enough, then you get them on board. No, we don't do that.
What strategies do you use for sourcing top tech talent?
So we first got to understand what the specific client's looking for. So we'll understand their technology stack. And the key thing is we've got a granular understanding of the market in South Africa. So as soon as they hypothetically it's a Python Django stack, we know specifically which clients operate in the same stack, maybe the same industry, fintech, edutech, etc. And we know where to go and poach those guys from. And essentially that's where we would start. And then we've got all our little tricks and secrets to filter them out and make sure you get the best guys.
What is your approach to evaluating technical skills during interviews?
I don't know what the technology does. I'm just the recruiter, right? But I mean, if a candidate can teach me something while I'm on a call with him, that's knowledge, which means he understands what he's doing. But if while I'm interviewing a candidate and just like, oh yes, I just use .NET and a C# and Azure, and I'm like, okay, cool. So how does that fit in? And he can't explain that to me or where it works or what functionality it does within the div, then you know what, you're not a good candidate.
If someone understands what they do, they craft really well, they're able to explain it to you simply.
In layman's terms.
Have you ever chatted to someone, you ask them what they do, and they chat for 5 minutes and you still got no idea? Generally, that guy's not too good at what he does. Just ask them about their projects. If they say they're a front-end dev and they worked in React, what did you build in React? Go look at their website. What components were you part of building? Were you just a cog in the wheel, or did you take full ownership of delivering that? Did you build it from scratch? We might understand the code or like the technical jargon or read code, etc., but we're able to ask certain questions so we can get a proper full spectrum understanding of their responsibilities and what they've built in that specific language. So obviously we don't code. Like I can't read code, I can't write code, but we've been in the space for a very long time, so we've got a very good understanding. So what I mean by that is, let's say the guy's a front-end React developer or a mobile React Native developer. We'll obviously ask him, screen him on how long he's been working with it, what websites he's built, but then we'll ask like certain questions, like qualifying questions, like show to me on the website what features you were responsible for building. Were you just a cog in the wheel, like you were part of a front-end team of 5 people, or did you take full ownership of that build?
How do you stay updated on the latest trends in IT and recruitment?
Doom scrolling.
Your clients and your candidates.
Agreed.
We keep you updated. So, whatever they needed, a client needed, we'd ask them to go into depth of, what you need, what technology you need. And if we didn't understand or we didn't know the technology, we'd obviously go research it. We got a little nifty coding Bible, well, not coding, a language Bible, tech Bible, that's what we call it, that we can just go look up, what the technology does, when it was released, and how it fits into the whole ecosystem.
Also, naturally, like if you're passionate about the space, you are staying up to trends. You're checking out Crunchbase, which companies have just got funding, which companies have just launched, which companies have got Series B funding. You're chatting in the community. You're naturally playing in that space because you're passionate about it. You are staying up to date with that stuff naturally.